We now proceed to the next topic that can influence your ability to fall asleep. This is lifestyle. Different activities induce different levels of arousal or activation, if you wish, which can be detrimental for sleep. How much each activity activates an individual is different from person to person. That's quite logical. Makes sense, right? Therefore, when you are evaluating your activities, consider its effects on three dimensions: physical, mental, and emotional. Physical dimension is the simplest to observe. A great objective measure is just to look at your heart rate. If the activity increases your heart rate, or if you're sweating, then you can be certain to be activated physically. In the second dimension, mental activation, you find yourself, if you're lost in your head, thinking intensely about a specific topic. Mind that this can be either in terms of seeing your thoughts, meaning visualizing, or hearing them, meaning having a mental dialogue. If you're deep in your head to the point that you are mentally separated from your immediate surroundings, then you can say that you're mentally activated. The last dimension is emotional activation. It is generally the hardest to notice it oneself. Even recognizing it can be quite difficult if you're not skilled at it. And don't worry, majority of us is not good at this, since we've never trained nor have been taught how to do this. To simplify the task at hand, I recommend that you measure emotional activation as any increases of internal sensations that you would not mark as neutral. These sensations can be either positive or negative, both of them, because we're only measuring the activation levels. Clearly, physical pain and chronic conditions or consequences of those should be excluded. Important to note is that all these three dimensions are not binary. The question is not whether you are activated or not, but how much you're activated. An example of activation on the mental dimension would be: you can be non-aroused when you have random thoughts or thoughts jumping from topic to topic. Then you are moderately aroused when a specific topic is repeating itself in your mind, and you are highly mentally activated when one thought pervades your thinking to the point that you are talking with yourself, are mentally completely separated from your immediate surrounding, meaning you don't even realize what's happening around you because you're so deep in your thoughts. You always need to investigate these dimensions for your own or on your own personal level and not rely on stereotypes. In other words, how much arousal each activity generates for you. This is what you're investigating. The more activating it is for you, the earlier before the bedtime it should be concluded. Okay, now this might look very complicated, but it's very simple now that you understand it. Let's do this together on a small example. Look at your late afternoon and evening program. Look also in your sleep diary. What activities have you listed? Think about how much arousal each one of them creates. Then write a score next to it, ranging from 1 to 10, giving number 1 to activities that don't activate you on any level, physical, mental, or emotional, all the way to number 10, next to the activities where you are completely and totally activated on at least one of these three dimensions. Do this now before we proceed to the next lesson.